Oh man, I totally fucked up posting the Joels this week. Holy. Complete and utter failure on my part. But I remember today. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! What the? What the? Oh god, I'm hungry. Don't worry, I prepared for this a little bit. Alright. Now we're fishing. Oriental shrimp. What is it? This isn't hit new goalie players. Aha! Get called out. I I was like, when I was setting my information today, I was like, literally everyone in my chat is going to be playing Slay the Spire 2. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna be the case. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Kate. Thank you for the raid, as always. We're fishing. While everyone else is playing these hit new games, I'm taking a nice break and fishing. I do have a question for you today, chat, based on an earlier conversation I was having. So that kind of counts? Nope. We all grew up at some point, right? we're all pretty old at this point, right? How many of you well, how many of you had like a basketball net? Like in your driveway or like near your... No, I'm not American. No, I didn't go outside. Well, I'm looking at Heartopia. Yeah, think about it this way, Bunny. If I'm playing Heartopia, you can boot up Slay the Spire 2 or Dota 2 and have that playing while I'm on the second monitor, not have to worry about anything. Had stick hockey nets. Oh, that makes sense. Canadian. I'm not American. I do think this is a very American-centric question, so I'm sorry about that. I did not have one. Follow-up question. How many of you guys are like only children? I have 2 sisters. Damn. Not me, not me. As expected. We have real knowers in the chat. 3 siblings. I also have 3 siblings. The only child. The whole range? I mean, the range is a lot bigger than that. Between what, 1 and 3? Nah, well, 0 and 3. We gotta find them. Me when I'm playing Dragalia Lost. That is a joke that makes sense if you played hit now defunct mobile game Dragalia Lost. My friend has 7 siblings. That's too many. That's actually too many siblings. You want to go through that pain 8 times? The answer is typically like religious fundamentalist. But like, you know. I can't. Oh, come on. God damn it. Who's got that eye of the tiger? I don't know if that's true. I feel like you gotta have like very specific conditions in your life. I don't think people who are really good parents, I don't think a really good parent would be like, you know what I need to do? To split my attention 8 ways. That will definitely not leave any of my children with like childhood trauma or neglect. For sure. I can name a couple of things that would make raising kids a little more manageable, actually, yeah. I can think of quite a few things, as a matter of fact. Oh, by the way, look at that. There's a fucking star shower going on. You could get the kids to raise each other. I'm sure that never backfires. Me, when I'm a parent who wants to have a bunch of kids but doesn't want to raise them, be like, sure, but let's talk again when you actually have kids. Me, when I want people that are already indoctrinated into one style of life to be the only people to talk about it, be like giving them an iPad when they're 3 years old. I'm gonna be honest. I've seen kids on their iPads when they're young. We're fucked. We're so fucked. Why did I come up here? There was a reason. No, that's not where I needed to go. I needed to go to the funny rainbow. Nah, they're all right. No, they're absolutely fucked. I'm glad almost everyone here will never have children. That's probably not entirely true, but it might be true for all I know. Rough for a bit? Motherfucker, do you see the trajectory of how things are going? They won't have a chance to get better. My old workspace, I just watched their parents give the kid an iPad and they were completely docile the rest of the time. Yep. Here. I was at, I think I mentioned it before. During the New Year's party, there was this one lady and her husband who had 2 kids, both on iPads, both playing Roblox. And I was like, oh, fuck. To be fair, kids need to do things. Constant brain occupation is necessary. Brother, you're in the world. There's always shit to do. You know, I was good at video games 24/7 when I was a kid, and I turned out all right. Okay. I don't know about that. They should be playing Art Nights, not Roblox. Obviously, the type of media you are consuming, and I mean media in like the general sense, books, video games, movies, TV shows, matters a lot for that kind of stuff. But I don't know. Go ahead into a crowd of children and say 6, 7 and see what happens. And then tell me we're not unbelievably cooked. Go ahead. I'll wait. To be fair, that's different. Not different. Literally not different. There's always some inane joke. Jamie, Jamie, Jamie. You absolute fool. I'm not talking about like 12 or 13-year-olds. I'm talking about like 7 and 8-year-olds. Yeah, someone of us go during a summer. They literally shook their shit because someone. What our 6-7 was, but surely we had one. Here's the thing. Back then, there were like definitely trends or memes that were universal, but they were typically for people that had like some amount of ability to spread it. Like the younger you were, the less likely you were to be like, you know, into the meme, for lack of a better term. Nowadays, it's like really young children. That's the problem. Rafa Coffer XD. I don't know. Something about Justin Bieber. Were people yelling that shit out loud? I don't know about that. Hello. The culture never changes. You're talking like someone who get it twisted. The culture absolutely changes. You are literally being you're being lied to. I'm the liar then. I agree, you are the liar. Jalot, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's starting younger. It's becoming more disruptive. There's a lot of problems. You might be saying the root cause is the same, in which is that children love to stupid memes, which is true. Children love the stupid memes. I can't deny that. As is their divine right. That's true. As is their divine right. The problem is like their age range that it's affecting and how disruptive it is, really. They lose the ability to be. I don't think you can force a kid to be intellectual. I think that is a great way to get like a bunch of kids who don't fucking do anything. Like, you're telling me to do something? Go fuck yourself? I'm not doing it. Six, 7 is Titanic. Aren't they getting back on the train of that video games are satanic? And shouting, boo. You liked it? I didn't do much of that shit. I'm a real loser though, so my lived experience doesn't matter much. Comes around every now and then. I only have like, my lived experience of this stuff is like from other people doing it. I was a real buzzkill. Can you believe it? Me, a buzzkill? Nah, not possible. I'm about to lose it. Vampire Crawler's really good demo. I will not be playing that shit until it comes out. Oh yeah, Yoshi, you were on vacation like the entire time we did this for Fishin Friday, huh? Sand's trying to send me to hell. Don't worry about it. You can play all the video games you want there. God, if only. Anyway. What were we talking about? Kids these days? I worry for the kids these days. Not because of like some like major event, although I probably should. But because the older people in their life are all dumb as fuck. And that only leads to them being dumb as fuck. Well, you're definitely one of those things, Jamie. Are dumb. The young people are dumb. Well, yeah. Well, the old people being dumb is what leads to young people being dumb. We pass down knowledge. Knowledge just doesn't appear out of thin air. It'd be fucking sick if it did, though. Where the fuck am I on the map? Damn, there's like water like over there. What? Settle down there? Oh, absolutely not. Me? Is there any fish here? That's what people who like have extremely fragile views of what masculinity is say, you know? I'm literally stating like, you need someone to teach you to get information. Which is true. And the internet's is not reliable. It hasn't been for a while, but it especially nowadays. Get owned, I'm not in hell. I hello, I'm immune. No, I had really good teachers. Get owned. But that was because, like, at a time, my family had money to send me to, like, a good school and shit. Backpack? How the fuck is my backpack full? How the fuck? There's no way I have 200 fish. Not all public schools are built the same, trust me. Anyone who's like only a private school can be like a good education. Those are capitalist pilled idiots. Turns out education is all about the teachers. Right? Yep. Literally, education is exclusively on teachers and funding. It's fucked up, but it is how it is. How the fuck do I have so many different kind of texts? Parent dependent? Oh yeah, that's like another factor, but I'm not gonna get into that. Look, Now, if you want someone to get mad at you, talk about parenting without being a parent. That will get people mad at you as quickly as physically possible. Damn, I really did have a lot of fish. I've been a teacher, I have the pass. I haven't. So I don't have the pass, unfortunately. Although I do have some quite choice words to say. It's gonna take me a second. I got a lot of fish. I'm up to 275 fish. So their children don't cry. Unfortunately, children crying is like a natural response. So I don't think that... Also, that's literally why people give them the iPads, Yoshi. 330 fish, by the way. Yeah. 58,000. I'm just trying to get people mad at me. What up? Their job is to cry. No, that's my job. My job is to cry and complain about video games in front of other people. Goals, by the way. Trigger warning, crying. No, I got this. I'm out. Let's go. Get on, idiot. Not even 2 cards can help you. Goals. I didn't mention it yesterday because I was like busy playing Slay the Spire 2. Actually, I wanted to play Slay the Spire 2 so bad, I literally forgot to say live. Like, this time it wasn't like, oh, I forgot. It was, oh, I want to play Slay the Spire 2. Which, you know, fair to me, I suppose. But we are prepared now for arts finally. That's right. If you had donated a bunch of money to me these last couple of days, I would have just shrugged my shoulders and be like, please wait a minute as we get everything prepared. But things are ready now. Okay, I didn't want to play, so I got it. Got what? Oh, the live. Yes. Phocopia has been picked up. Let's go! Now, I did look to see if Phocopia had fishing, and it looks like it does have fishing, but I don't know how long it would take to unlock. So I was gonna wait until we play it tomorrow. Let's go! Does it? I think so. I looked it up and it said it had fishing in it. But we'll see. Something to do with Magikarp. Damn, that bird loud. And this isn't Kiryu, it's Friday? Over 100 max HP. Sheesh, that is a lot of max HP. Oh shit. You can't be showing up on the one day where I have explicit plans to do one thing and be like, why aren't you doing other thing? Not how that works. But hello, Liara. Long time no see. Why is the music so loud? Hey, Liara, you're an American, right? Because I got knocked out. Technically. Don't technically me. You are. That was a trick question. Video game has fishing? No, I'm gonna believe it does anyway. Did your family have a basketball net of some kind? Would we ever hear what the basketball hoop question was about? Oh, it was just a discussion that I was talking about with Nilia earlier. On In the Street for everyone. Okay, but did you have one? And instead you were playing COD. I mean, I was also playing COD, to be fair, at the time. It was ours, but it was the whole for the whole street. I see, I see. I was born post COD. Yeah, that's true. You're like a Fortnite baby, right? W comrade. I don't live on a major, like, I don't live in a neighborhood. So, like, this one's ours. When I used to live in a neighborhood, it was more communal. We just let people have it. And do not intend to? No, I'm saying that's the game for people your age, I think. That's like your replacement COD. My father beta tested Minecraft. Motherfucker, I beta tested Minecraft, you young ass. Everyone beta tested Minecraft. Liara, you have to remember there are people younger than us. I know it's a little scary sometimes, but impossible. I know. It's a little scary to think about. Jamie is origin child. Well, that's definitely not true. No, that's not how the internet works. I forget Liara isn't like 19. It is sometimes hard to forget that Liara isn't literally still a teenager. Yeah. I'm literally like 27. Yeah, I know your actual age. That doesn't make it any less hard to remember that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You're just young at heart. Ain't that true? It's not a bad thing per se. Okay, it's a little bit of a bad thing. Depends on like, where's Fumo? Oh, speaking of Fumo, I spent some time, like half an hour yesterday, I think, just getting the texture back so that I could start making the Fumos. And then I tried a little bit and I was like, oh yeah, I fucking saw it. I'm an elf. Damn it. I was like, oh yeah, drawing is hard. And then I stopped. And I didn't do any today. I got plenty of time. But it's a lot of work. You have a car in your hat? I don't have a hat. I don't have a hat. Fish hat? Is this a hat? Like, obviously it's on my head, but... You have a car hat. Oh, sorry, you're so... You're so often misspelling things that I automatically corrected it in my head. It's hat adjacent. I agree it's hat adjacent. I don't know how hat it is. Oh, come on. It would be like a hairband. It's a headband of some kind. Woohoo! Me when I'm an owl? Oh, shit. God, I want one of those cars IRL so bad. Seems like it would be a... Why is it so loud? Sounds like... It feels like it would be a really bad car for Ubers, to be honest. No, just for me, not for work. That's cringe. This is a car that would only work in Europe. I want to give the shareholders value. Liara, I've seen the way you act every time Nintendo releases something. You are giving the shareholders value. Let's go. Get owned, idiot. There are plenty in Europe. Told you. In America, they would kill you if you had a car like that. And by they, I mean like literally any car you happen to like get into an accident with. Is like in it. Have like massive trucks for everything. Yep. Yep. Hmm. Like you would think like trucks would be used like exclusively by like people working like construction where they need to hold a bunch of shit or like transport, but nah, some people literally just have trucks because fuck you. Well, the real reason is like they have a fragile sense of masculinity. But ignore that. We already went over that. F-450s as family cars. They sure be doing that. Or they have to like... It lets them carry big rock. Yeah, but that's more like the construction people, you know what I mean? You don't really see a whole lot of people in their daily life needing a car to carry a big rock. Now, when you see a truck with raised wheels, that's when you know for sure they have the world's, you know. I don't need to say it on Twitch. You already know what I'm gonna say. Has large cars? Well, that's the thing. In America, you also need to get a van in order to move. Because trucks aren't helpful for that. A sheet of plywood without it hanging off the tailgate next to a truck that couldn't fit a bicycle without it hanging off the back too. See my comment? Yup. It's literally so fucking cringe, man. That's really funny. It is kind of funny, actually. It'd be funnier. I'm not gonna say that. Nope. That's pretty bad. They're just for vibes. Yeah, but the vibes are literally so rancid. And they have worse forward visibility. They are it's so easy to run over a child in a truck. Now that sounds like an insane sentence. What Liara said is true. Like, go look up what it looks like to be like driving a truck and like how the road looks. It's fucking crazy. Asgard and Deltarune ass sentence. Hey now. Driving in my car. It's funny you mentioned that. Literally that popped up in my recommended today out of nowhere, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll listen to that shit again. In front of you can see the head of one. Sounds right. Oh, look at that. Damn, that one looked like it's about to fucking nuke the planet. Has beans in it? Oh shit. Come on, the falling star. I don't think so. I think that's a separate event. They did what? Well, it was to showcase the visibility issue of large trucks like that, where like unlike a big truck that has like huge windows so that you can see a lot, like the average American truck is like very difficult to see directly in front of you. They weren't driving. No, they were driving. Don't let Lee. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they weren't driving. No, obviously they put 12 kids down in front of a truck and just ran them all over. It was like that one commercial, that one that's always used for like memes and shit, where the car's like flipping over and it just squashes like a group of children. Know what I'm talking about? Oh shit. I forgot we started so late because Kate did a little bit of Resident Evil. One sec. Let me see. Yeah. And the thing, is that even a truck? That looks like it might just be like a large SUV. Average American picnic. True! It was about SUV. Yep. Same as a truck minus the bum. Yep. Ladder. Oh my fucking god. Passive. Always unlocked. Good. That's not helpful. Yeah. I do love how there's some like commercials that are just like, look at how big our car is. That it wasn't ladder. Don't worry, I got this. Aquarius. 2. Black or blue. Let's try a little Abaddon. Ooh, Devil Room. Afterbirth Devil Room. Pound of Flesh is not always unlocked. Empty Vessel? It's not just black or red. Seven Seals? Has to be black or blue. Could just be black. Like Little Horn? Damn it! Description me. Chess! Guppy's eye? Okay, no. Chess. Chess? Chess. Oh, I remember now. Is this Guppy's tail? So easy. Yeah. I was like, I don't know why I thought it couldn't be Flash, but more? Okay, less. Black or white. Less, and it's black. Less. Damage stat, items, trinket. Damage stat, items, trinkets. What the fuck is this? Damage stat, items, trinkets. Trinkets. I don't know a whole lot of trinkets that affect other trinkets. And items? Black feather? Well, that's like evil up, right? Okay, never mind. What does this do? I thought black feather was it gives you a damage up for every evil item you had. Evil up isn't real. It's super real. Okay, me when I'm milk. Okay. Blue baby. Black heart. These all give black hearts, so they should be evil ups. Yep. Well. Fallen. What do you have to say to that? What do you have to say to that? This game doesn't define Isaac. I'll have you know that it uses Isaac's internal systems in order to make these categories. Oh wait, never mind. These are easy. Flies. And I don't even know. Viscera. Not decondition, sure. I'll forgo about it before tomorrow. It's okay. Yeah, for sure. Did you steal someone's car? That's pretty funny. One Pokemon, please. Ditto. Wins the race this time. Normal, Gen 1, not monotype, not fully evolved. Stage 2. Motherfucker, you're Pidgeotto, baby. What? Boom. Boom. What do you mean you're not Pidgeotto? I think this is like Clefairy, or is it Wigglytuff? That's the one that's two of them. So that would be Jigglypuff. Okay. Woo! Yoshi! Sick idea. Thank you, Hatsune Miku. I forgot it doesn't tell me the right thing. I have to look at the stream. Thank you, Hatsune Miku. But also, like, thank you, thank you. What would Hatsune Miku like to do with that? I want the point icon. You absolutely got it. I do have to finish this before I go put that in. When blank spots prey, it sprouts out a hideously toxic fluid from its pores and sprays the target. Hole with its cavernous mouth. Are you Swalot? Alright. This could be like Clefairy, Lickitung, Licky Licky. It's like that shade of pink. Slowking? Yep. You got it. It's like that color. I think this is Lickitung. Woo! That's right. Real freak, that guy? True. Oh shit, this one's long. Sheesh. A brick, climbing glass, spider going through the poison tea. The gate entrance gate, the ancient ruins, a high-end tent, the hot springs, and the old pine. You gotta put that thing away. Lickitung looks really silly. With its tongue in. A tea bag was seen outdoors. Motherfucker. What do you mean the hot spring was not? Okay, there's literally 3 fucking things that are outside. And it's not it's these 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are they in order? I think they are, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Nice. That were licking theme. Well, a lot of Gen 1 is kind of a little strange. Viscount Eminence was found indoors. Well, I'll have you know, I know exactly which ones are indoors. Nama said this. What happens if I press decode? Maybe rearrange them? I fucking... was a... What is this word? Scrambled. A... Something glove? Leather glove. Wait, what? It'll be a weapon. I know it's a weapon. That's glove, right? A something gloves? I don't know what the fuck this word is. Was discovered? But and cowhide. Yes. A cowhide glove was discovered. Thanks, old school RuneScape. Damn. Gate. Oh, something gate? Well, luckily, we have this. So leather gloves at the gate. Okay. No problem, probably. An alive animal detector gave a positive reading on Earl Grey. Okay. Is this considered alive? Made of a live animal. Yup. Earl Grey. Poisonous spider. A chip of red clay was found under hot water. Red clay, you say? Well, that's a brick. Oh, it could be the poisonous tea. But a red clay? Let's be so fucking real. That's a brick. A brick is red. Right? It said a red brick. Red. Oh, come on. That shit. Well, the teapot could, in theory, be, It also says chipped. A chip. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the tea kettle was also chipped. We don't know. The suspect who was by the old pine has green eyes. I have a feeling that a lot of people here are going to have green eyes. Nope. Miss Ruby. The old pine, huh? Oh, whoops. Tea isn't a live animal. It doesn't say it isn't. Is that true? Nah. Does say made of clay, though. Tea bag left behind. Sounds like who was by the old pine. Okay. Either Miss Ruby brought a venomous spider. Okay, so no. Or a climbing axe was by the old pine. Well, Miss Ruby. Oh, we have something actually. We have all of the locations. Wait, hold on. It can be here or here. So if it can't be here, it has to be here. So we have this little thing here. Very good. Okay, this is the hot spring, which is the brick. And then we have this. Baron Maroon. Was lugging around a heavyweight weapon. Uh-oh. Ah! The poison tea is... Oh, wait. We have, like, the full board. Like, done. Someone double check that I put those in, right? Tea. I very much didn't. 1 second. Tea. Which is here. Okay. The woodsman body was found under a canvas flap. So that would be the tent. Just double checking the location. Canvas tent, yes. Okay. So we go here. High-end tent, Spiter Gray. Boom. Bada bop. Wasn't even fucking close, honestly. You can't stop my tea empire. I'll have you boiled in a bag, he said. Oh my god. We just grabbing every car in the fucking... And I still got caught. I got out easily. I got out easily. Bro, how much money do you think someone put in for that car? Because... What? Oh, hell yeah. Entombed inside a car pyramid. Ugh. What the fuck were we talking about? Anyone remember? Motherfucker, I don't have any. Okay, never mind. I have a fish here. Basketball. That's a Texas ass car. Yeah, it's for like Applejack or something. Oh, the point icon. See, I knew it. I knew I needed something. Does she also get the small points? She absolutely does, which would be 6 points. That is that right? It sounds right to me. Yeah, 6. Yep. All right, give me a second. Art goals. Art goals. All Pokemon. You got it. Okay. Point icon. Watch this. Ready? I bet you're not. Boom! It's green, which means it's done. All right. And then that'd be 18 Pokemon. So that goes up to 78. We are getting there. I'm colorblind. Well, you can see it's a different color than the other ones, which means it's done. Why is it so loud? Anyway, thank you for your generous donation. That almost got me, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't move. As promised, since you have paid in bulk, I will allow you access to the funny secret channel. Which now has things, so it's not even a waste of time. That's... I like a bunch of fish here. It better be titled Funny Secret Channel. It's not, unfortunately. I think it's titled like Rebrand Boys. Let me check. After I catch this fish, of course. Yeah. Boo. Well, what do you want from me? I made this like... God. I made this back when you guys initially completed the goal. So that... A lack of voice in there? You would be correct. You would actually be correct, yes. But yeah. Start looking for whom to do it. I don't know if like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm taking a loss on literally anytime you guys redeem something that's not through sub points, I'm taking the loss there. It's very funny. But, you know, at some point you gotta just be able to like accept that a subsidized amount of money that isn't too high for what you're getting leads to more sales. Yep. Now, a lot of those are very expensive, and I understand that, but art is expensive, it turns out. Who knew that if you want something done by another human being, you have to pay good money for it? Me, I knew this. Oh, so you don't technically have to give me someone to do it. I will find someone to do it for that price. Get it twisted. Me in the secret channel? I haven't given Yoshi access to the secret channel yet. I'll do it after the stream. Literally all that's in there right now is me telling Nilly and Amara what the channel is. And then after like 4 months, Amara being like, hey, I need references for what you want the overlays to be like since this is coming soon. And I'm like, bet. and then the references for my model. So technically, I don't know if Amara's looked at it yet. But you would technically be the first person to see the model. Well, you'll see the reference for the model. Technically, the model itself will be in 3D. So it'll be like, not very different, but like an entirely different piece than the reference. You too could see this information. All you have to do is give me money. True story. But also, yes. I'm literally streaming Pokopia tomorrow, so get ready for that. Where the fuck is all the fish here? Let's fucking go. Yerp. AKA My Sims 2. No, there's actually is like... Falling. You would not believe the repertoire of My Sim games that actually exist. / missing a jump. That's a good one. That's a good... Sorry, I'm looking at this now. Since I'm in the car. With 20 Wooloo. Damn. Alright, 1 second. Let's see. Pokopia, how do I refund? I don't know. As a custom Steam front page banner? Yeah, man. I think people forget, but like Slay the Spire, kind of a big deal. It's the Isaac of deck builders, literally. Like, you have what? You have Isaac, you have Slay the Spire, and you have Vampire Survivor. Those 3 games, like, make up like a trifecta of like indie games of like a very specific, particular kind of gameplay. You forgot Minecraft? Yeah, I guess I forgot Minecraft. Hard to include Minecraft because it's owned by Microsoft these days, but yes, technically Minecraft. Geometry Dash, true. True, it literally Minecraft is an indie game. I'm not gonna like not deny Minecraft its birthright. But I could. That's what they don't tell you. I could deny them their birthright. Fuck it, man. Okay, I'll buy Slay the Spire too. Turns it into Terraria. True. For one time. Slay the Spire 2 is a fun time. Obviously. I'll probably only play it on stream so I don't get burnt out of it. But we will probably play more of it next week. Like, actually. At no cost to my viewers. It's literally the best game this year. I don't know if that's true. To me, I was just like, this is Slay the Spire. Which I like. Yeah, the co-op's real fun. Name checks out, to be honest. It checks out. I think if what you wanted from Slay the Spire 2 was more Slay the Spire and some extra stuff, you are getting exactly what you want with Slay the Spire 2. If you don't like Slay the Spire, I cannot see any universe where you're like, actually Slay the Spire 2 fixes all my problems. You know what I mean? But like I said, I have like 200 hours in Slay the Spire. Like, I liked Slay the Spire quite a lot. But I'm like a very casual fan. Uh-oh. Dual durability. What? Cured my syphilis or whatever. I mean, I enjoyed Slay the Spire too, and we'll be playing more of it. Will it be my game of the year? Probably not. Like, no offense to like Mega Crit, or that's who made it, right? Mega Crit? But like, it's a good game, but I need to like, for me, a game has to like fundamentally like affect me on like an emotional level for it to be my game of the year. It's no Mugenics. It's pretty close to Mugenics, honestly, in my eyes. And that like, it's a really fun game that I like to play sometimes. Plus, by all accounts, Slay the Spire 2 isn't out yet. So, it can't be Game of the Year until it releases out of early access. Sorry, I make the rules. The only way Slay the Spire 2 isn't gonna win Indie Game of the Year is if there's like a success on the level of Expedition 33 in the indie scene, or Deltarune releases in full. I feel like that could beat it. It's going up against Mugenics. Well, it isn't though. It's not releasing. I don't know. Is it releasing this year? Or is it just early access this year? I don't know. Yeah, me neither. Balatro 2? Early access games? It shouldn't. It definitely shouldn't count early access release. Whether it does or not is up to them. Because a game can fundamentally change throughout its early access, like, period. Who cares about Game of the Year awards? It's less about the actual awards themselves and more about what they represent, male protagonists. You know what I mean? Woo! 3-star. But yeah, it's good. I don't know how I feel about it like compared to other games at the current, because the year is like yeah, we're already on the third month of the year, but the game season really hasn't started yet, right? We all know that like most companies save their games for like the November, September season. So we'll see what happens then. Bum. The new GTA game is supposed to release this year, but come on. Come on. You really think that's releasing this year? I think it would be too late for the Game Awards. I also think it's not releasing this year. I think they gotta wait a little bit longer before they increase the price of a AAA game up to $100 at base. Before people get too mad at them. You know what I'm saying? GTA 6 my favorite indie title. Yeah. Well, indies is like a much tougher category, honestly. There's a lot of really good indie games that release all the fucking time. Guys, ready? We're about to get a notification that fishing's about to start. Ooh, nice. Would just be Resident Evil anyway? Is that true? Would it be Resident Evil anyway? I think it would be, yeah, because it's the last game that people were actually able to finish. What else would it be? I don't know. I'd have to go look up what games released this year. There it is. I mean, I've been watching Kate play Resident Evil, and it looks good, but... Game of the Year worthy? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Got some real weird houses this time. This one in particular, real strange. What other games have released this year? I mean, obviously a lot has released this year. Resident Evil and Silent Hill. In terms of noms. Oh, I have no doubt it would be nominated. I don't think there's any doubt it will be nominated like this year. Like even now. Let me take a look. I'm a boat one, Andy. Let's see. I forget how often I have to move before it thinks I'm like not doing anything. So let's see. Games released in not 2016, stupid, 2026. Ark Knights Enfield. Yeah, you're right. That is a better game. I can't find my fucking debit card. No! I can't. Alright, let's see. Legends. No, not a legend. I want to see the actual list. Okay, there it is. Let's see. I'm just gonna press space a bunch. There's like a bunch of like stuff here. For sure. But January kinda, you know. Code Vein 2? That definitely released to fanfare. As we all know. Eugenics. Mario Tennis Fever, High on Life 2. Not really the kind of things we're looking for. Calamity Angel Special Delivery. That's the game Kate was playing the other day. Yiz 10 released. Okay, but that's in Japan only so far. Who's a port? Resident Evil Reverie, World of Warcraft Midnight. Ooh. Pocopia. Timberborn. Poker Night at the Inventory. That's a game Liara is playing. Yeah, I think if you were to put all the games released this year, It'd probably be like, I think you would have to include Slay the Spire 2, first of all, in the Game of the Year list. Otherwise, you wouldn't have enough games that are legitimately good enough to be like, yeah, this is the best game that came out this year. It'd literally be like Resident Evil Requiem, Eugenics, and Slay the Spire 2. Not a whole lot of banger AAA games this year so far. Which makes sense. It makes sense. Neo 3, Slay the Spire 2, Carrion. Yeah, probably. I know people who like the Neo series say Neo 3 is pretty fucking good. But like, come on. In order to be Game of the Year, you kind of have to be like, you gotta have a decent amount of appeal across the board. Make it there right now. Yeah. Hey, maybe it will make it at the end of the year. I mean, obviously not if GTA 6 releases. I think GTA 6 could be the worst game ever, and it would still win Game of the Year. Might be up there too. If an extraction shooter wins Game of the Year, maybe actually just like destroy gaming as a hobby, as an industry. Is that, am I allowed to say that? Like, extraction shooters are just, they're the sports games of FPSs, if that makes sense. And that's crazy because they already have a sports game of FPSs and it's called Call of Duty. It's the Call of Duty of FPSs, of extraction shooters. I don't even know what I'm fucking trying to say with this. The metaphor is broken down. Let me see what we got here. Okay. I don't know. I think the impact that these games have had isn't big enough yet. Like Slay the Spire 2, obviously people are loving it. 500,000 people concurrent, etc., etc. Just a fun game. Which is good. Fun games are good. But I don't know. So I think a Game of the Year has to be more than just a fun game. But what do I know? If I looked at the list of Game of the Years, I'd probably get mad, first of all. Whatever beat Metaphor Refantasio. But then I'd be like, well, Astrobot, are you fucking kidding me? Wait, what happened? I know you're telling the truth. That's the fucked up part. Why'd it kick me off? I was literally on the ship jumping. Nope. No, I know Astrobot is a good game. Like, logically, I know it's not like it doesn't deserve to get nominated. But I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, it's literally an ad. It's literally an ad. I know it's a good game. I would never deny that, but The problem is I'm like comparing it to Metaphor and I'm like, this is just a good game. Like that's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's missing that piece that makes gaming like actually like it's not just gameplay. You can have other elements involved as well. But you know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm only very mad. Always hold grudges. Never forgive. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe there'll be like a game that's like announced. That was announced like 4 years ago that we all forgot about that finally releases this year. And it's like one of the best games ever made. Who knows? Maybe we'll have another Expedition 33 situation on our hands. All right, time to fish. That's all I want, is good games. What are you talking about? Persona 3 Reload already released. It sure did release. And it was good. The year of Atlas, as we all know. What was it? It was like SMT 5 Vengeance, Persona 3 Reload, and Metaphor all in the same year. Absolutely insane lineup. One of the best of all time. I have a question about last year's game awards. Did Elden Ring win? Not Elden Ring, Night Rain win best co-op game? I can't remember. Fucking better have. Hey. I think it did, but for some reason, I associate male protagonists with two things, and it's Night Rain and Persona 3. Now, one of those things is very obvious why, but Night Rain less so. True. Oh shit. Nice. Bubble somewhere? Oh, there it is. Bubble again, actually? Wow, 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 wow. Come on. Of course I get like all the long ones, man. Then I'll have to do one more after this in order to get Scary Fish. Pops in and out of existence. No big deal. For one such as I. Damn it. How'd we do? Oh shit! I caught it! What the fuck? What did I get here? Ah. 50 of those. That's not too bad, honestly. We fail. I think you'll find that you have failed. Actually. Dude, they keep the text on the screen for so long. Fastest angler? Ooh, that's right, buddy. That was all on you. Okay, now I have to wait a little bit for it to go back to... Oh, shit. Oh, this has, like, individual things, huh? Crazy. All right. Okay, I think that's it for that. Let me see fishing event. Ah, fuck. Okay, well. Die plus 10. As if I needed more die. What? Wow. Oh yeah, Crimson Desert. I just heard about this game. People were pretty pogged about it though, right? Crazy how a game is just like there finally. Sorry, this takes... Music's so loud. Every damn time. Oh god, where the fuck is the music option? There isn't one. What the fuck? Okay, it should be, we should be able to do it now. Why is there no music out? Look how loud this is. Why? What the fuck? Let me start. Mobile game, who needs a volume slider? The fuck? Man, they're really wasting my damn time with this. I finally got to developer level 30. Once again, not really playing this game outside of my streaming days. But today I did spend like an hour just gathering wood from all over the fucking map. So I could finally set up the house Sant made. Because I didn't have the materials. Now granted, it's still empty inside, but at least it's there. That's something. Okay, how about now, dude? Oh yeah, I forgot I built it. Yeah, I meant to put it up the other day, like last Friday. And then I went to go put it in and it's like, you don't have like the wood needed for this. Is that okay? And I was like, fucking no, I'll do that next time. So next time came around and I was like, time to do it. It was the rare lumber I didn't have enough of. So I had to go find like those big ass fucking trees. It's so funny how fucking cheap it is to build a house in this game, by the way. It was 6K for all of that. Literally fucking pocket change in this game. I'm like pretty sure, yeah. I literally got more than that for my fucking commissions today. Like way more than that. It's truly insane. I don't even know how I keep opening that menu. I'm gonna be so real. This motherfucker. Okay. Guess I'll go fish somewhere else, dick. Damn, look at this shit. Sheesh. Dude, okay. Like 1 star shower is pretty cool. Like 100 starts to get kind of annoying. Bum, bum. Oh, that starter house. That's someone just started. I wasn't aware people were still joining this game. I'm gonna be so real. Oh, this game basically just had the player base it started with and no one else started playing. Because people left because the game is bad. Or didn't start it because of the AI garbage it has in it. Or like they got to the monetization and they were like, oh, fuck that. Plenty of reasons to not play this game. Come on now. There we go. Common chub. Got real silent. I guess it is getting late. Maybe they don't want to blast our ears with music anymore. Yippee! What is that noise? Is it just the star shower? They should make it so that, like, you can get hit by one of them. Then it just fucking kills your character. Sends you to hell. Let me see. Yep. Okay, never mind. It is literally just still that. I see. I mean, it makes more sense when you're looking directly at it, but that's not saying much. Common chub. Once again, I didn't press anything. I do like how I named this outfit Lamau My Little Pony, though. That's a pretty good one. It's still fucking, it is funny that this is like having a collaboration with My Little Pony. Oh shit! 5-star. Sheesh. Meanwhile, I get the ultra rare. Grayling. Grayling. Is the player just... Nope. Black and purple, classic combination. One of my personal favorites when it comes to color. Although, I feel like it's getting a little overdone. Apparently My Little Pony is very popular in China right now. Fucking what? Why? Don't know. They love Western cartoons in Asia. No, I mean, it's not like I don't get that. There might be fans. I'm asking why right now. Did they just get access to it or something? And like, this is Friendship is Magic, My Little Pony. So like, that's an old show at this point. Is China going through its brony phase right now? Words that would kill a, kill someone in the past. I don't know how the joke goes. Victorian child or whatever it is. Probably. I mean, good for them, I guess. Like, obviously, the whole brony My Little Pony stuff ended up being like a very queer space for a lot of people. So maybe China's going to learn that real soon. Or finally get some gender liberation or whatever you want to call it. Although we barely have that here. Let's not be too crazy. And Hasbro hit gold twice. They hit gold once. It just happened to strike twice, which is crazy. Fish? I guess this is a Chinese game. Wow, big surprise, I know. Well, that one looks bigger than all the other ones. Like secret lair cards? To be honest, I'm surprised there isn't already My Little Pony Magic the Gathering cards. That sounds like a market they should have hit a long time ago. Help me, I'm hungry. Just kidding, fool. Literally anyone for that stuff. Oh, believe me, I know. It's Magic the Gathering used to be like, oh, this is like a game for turbo nerds. And now it's like, oh, this is a deeply unserious game. I know like a lot of that stuff isn't like tournament legal or whatever you want to say, but god damn, man. It's not a good look when you're like, by the way, we've collaborated with SpongeBob SquarePants, you know? And a bunch of other shit. Let's not like... And insert whatever. Literally insert whatever. The list is literally too long. Magic is Fortnite. It's... yeah. This is our card engine collab. To be fair, I've never been like a huge fan of the way Magic plays. Now I know what you're gonna say. You literally play Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh shit. Oh, thank you for the follow. I was like, I got scared for a second there. I don't expect things this late into the stream usually. But, oh god dang it. The gameplay, the way Magic works is just not the way I like to play my video games. Then again, I know so very few people that had Chi-Chi. Oh shit! Thank you. They had Chi-Chi and Heartopia. This is actually Twilight Sparkle. That's her name, right? I'll have you know. Chi-Chi. Damn, they rolled a blue in the gacha. Shame. A Chi-Chi until last year. That is crazy. I know my last standard 5-star was, I believe, Mona? Well, technically Dia. But, well, technically, whatever. You know, the last one that I got from the regular set was Mona. And immediately the next standard I got was also Mona, so that was kind of funny. Let's see, what color? Oh, shit! Purple! Me when I roll a 4-star on my single pull. Let's go! Okay, come on now. I hate when the fishes actually fights back. This is wasting precious fish catching time. Bruh. Okay. I have C6 to Luke. I don't think I have a single standard at C6. But I also stopped playing around Natlan release. Now basically I don't even know. I don't play Genshin, I guess is like the real way to put it, but I'm not really playing anything from MiHoYo. I'm waiting for Petite Planet to tell me that I'm finally in their beta. But every day that goes by, I'm a little less convinced that's gonna happen. Then again, I don't think it's this month. I think it's next month. I don't know. I'd have to ask Anelia that. Until then, though, kind of just done with Hoyo games. The problem with Hoyo games is you stop playing them for like 1 minute and you have like 30 hours of content to do. And you're like, oh, I'll get to that. Oh, I'll get to that. Fucking no, I won't. I'll literally just play another game. Like a good one. And then it becomes 60 hours of content. Yeah, exactly. You get it. I mean, obviously we caught 60. Not a problem. I probably have like 100 hours of content to catch up on in HSR. And then like another 100 in Genshin. Like, it's not happening. Not at least anytime soon. Because every time I think about it, I'm like, I'm just gonna play like a real other game. Ooh, baby, I won again, baby. It doesn't help that like Genshin kind of feels like ass to play now. Like, especially compared to like Enfields. But why is it so loud? I don't know. Basically, I'd rather spend my time playing literally anything else but Genshin and Star Rail. God damn it! Genshin and Star Rail right now. I'm sure at some point in the future, I will feel the urge to play it. But right now, I got Pokopia. I got Slay the Spire 2. I got a bunch of other shit I'm playing on my own downtime. Instead of baiting us? Exactly. My one stipulation for getting back into Genshin was that Alice was going to release, and then she didn't. Fucked up. But they're making her actually canonically married. Good for her. She do be like old and like all powerful though, so I can't imagine having someone like that as your spouse. I can? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I don't know who that is. Doesn't know Honkai Impact 3rd? I absolutely do not. If there's an Honkai Impact the 3rd, Honkai Impact 3rd, like piece of trivia, I leave that to someone else in my friend group to know. It owns. Not getting sent to hell this time. I think trying to figure out the Genshin lore is itself a, like, well, I guess nowadays it's a little bit better. because they're trying to like wrap it up for whatever they're planning next to do with that game. But in the past, it was like incomprehensible. They were going all over the place. Relevant and present. Yerp. It does feel like, oh my god, this fucking track this quest. Genshin's getting ready to do something. What are they getting ready to do? I don't know, I'm not playing the game. But they definitely want or need to like wrap up whatever they got going on. Good. Now the question is it gonna be like Honkai Impacts where they just release the second game inside the first game to really fuck with people? Who knows? Would not be surprised. Yeah, me neither. I mean, how else are you gonna get people to not be mad? Like, oh, you released another game for the continuation to Genshin? Well, now all the money I put into Genshin is worthless. Instead, you could just release the game inside a Genshin. And then people will be like, yippee, I can still use my Blorbo to copy a word from my friend group. I don't know. I don't think I care either. I'll keep a close eye on it regardless. Yo, look at the media center on that thing. Do you mind? Like, look at that. Is there a shift? There is a shift. That's crazy. I don't got any damn fish here. The fuck? All right, 1 second. Oh, that's just Bunny going classic. All right. Nice. Whew! I can feel it. The tiredness. Whoa. I don't have anything else to talk about. Yeah, what up, dear? You hungry? I don't know where your thing is, dear. Sorry. Let's see if I can find it. What? Is it all the way up here? That's fucked up. Aha, there it is. There, I have fed the deer. It is no longer hungry. Congratulations, deer. You're welcome. Unfortunately for you, dear fish. Are all my sound effects gone? By the way, actually, I had this game open for a little bit before, god damn it, before Kate went live. And when I went to, I'm starting to think that's Sans car. No. I don't think that's Sans car. Oh, look, here's a deer. Let's see. Does the deer love me? Oh, you absolutely know it. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, when I went back to like get the game going for like the stream, I had realized that it had crashed. It literally fucking crashed. I've never seen this game actually crash before, except right then. It wasn't even for a good reason. I was literally standing in front of my house. Oh my god, come on. Fish. Is it the second time I've had something like that happen to me last week? This week? This week. Yeah, because I played My Sims earlier this week. Can you tell that my perception of time is getting more and more fucked? People be like, oh, time goes by so quickly as you get older. I'm like, everything's feeling like it's taking forever. Nothing feels real. I need to find out if I can name my island in Procopia. I want to see if we can bring back My Sims. I think that's going to be a really funny bit for like exclusively one person. And that's me. And Fallen, who suggested it, but I don't think Fallen's going to laugh. I think Fallen's going to be like, hee hee. Which, you know, not really a laugh. Yeah, like that. I feel like outside of me using that emote in Cage Chat, I never see that emote. I don't use it that often either. But it does invoke like a very specific feeling. Twitch has a lot of emotes like that, though. That's a Twitch emote, right? Or is that a better Twitch? That's a BTTV emote. I've had BTTV so long, I don't even remember what the fuck. Oh, God damn it! I can't remember what is and is not on there versus regular Twitch. Also, have you noticed my cough is going away finally? Let's go! Still a few coughs every now and then, but it's so much better. I think like I got all of it out of me in like 2 days, and it was like, okay, you can breathe like a normal person now. Huge fan of that, to be honest. You know what the fucked up part is, though? My throat hurts, and I'm like, how does my throat hurt? Today, when I'm not coughing at all, versus like when my fucking lungs were making me cough like every 3 seconds. Maybe the coughing prevented me from my throat hurting? Who knows? Or maybe it's all catching up to me now. A scary thought, to be sure. I need to eat something. Like, both in-game and in real life. I felt my stomach rumbling. I'm like, fuck. I made a, what is it? Capri salad for lunch with flank steak. And it was fine. Sore throat for 6 months. I'm on day 4 of leftover chicken curry. Holy. We had pizza? Oh, shit. I do have some leftover pizza I could have. I do need to eat it before it goes bad, for sure. I already had a salad, and I have a bunch of other salads. I can make some eggs? I don't think we have any more bacon left over, though. I'm surprised you don't have flavor fatigue, to be honest. I mention it every so often. I have the world's easiest to trigger flavor fatigued. Literally, like, I need like more than 24 hours between having the same thing. It's fucked up. It tastes so good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how good it tastes. Unless the object is literally pizza, you will not be seeing my ass have the same thing 2 days in a row. Or chili. I can have chili multiple days in a row. I think like 2 is about as far as I can go. Chili. Chili leftovers go so hard. Exactly. The problem with a lot of leftovers is that they're shadows of their regular selves. For the next couple of days. Yerp. Guy's just making a bunch of noise. Yo, what the fuck? This. In regards to leftovers, I don't know. I wouldn't know because it's not something my family has, like, ever. Oh, can't get it. Fucked up. Oh, shit. Did like a 180 for some reason. Lot of oh, who would have guessed? I have a lot of like Spanish foods, more than like curries and stuff. Who would have guessed? I'm low energy. Eat. The curry is pretty simple. I have 2 onions. Cube up 2 pounds of chicken. 2 pounds of chicken's a lot of chicken. Like, no wonder you have leftovers for like 4 days. A jar of sauce from Costco. I don't have a Costco. This is the second time it's been like, get this from Costco, and I'm like, I can't. Ain't got no damn Costco. Serve it on rice, good to go. That's a whole separate issue. Now here's the question. Do you guys cook rice in a pan or do you have a rice cooker? Rice cooker, rice cooker. That makes sense. If you're gonna have a lot of rice, you use a rice cooker. right? My mom has this like aversion, let's say, to rice cookers. She's like, I will not use one. I'm going to cook it like the same way I always have in like this big ass rice pan. And then we end up having to like throw out like 2 pounds of rice every time she makes rice because it sticks directly to the bottom and you can't get it out. You had to soak it in water. The rice is pretty good though. I mean, I'm saying that as someone who's not a huge fan of rice anyway. What are you doing? So I've actually literally never had rice cooked in a rice cooker before. Not once. Driving in my car right after a beer. So true! He used to just eat plain rice with like some butter and surprisingly was not a big fan of it. Yeah, that's fair. I'm a big fan of things that like you put on top of rice, but I could literally, you could just give me that without the rice and I'd be happy. The rice is literally just there so that it doesn't feel like I ate nothing because it fills you up. I know the rice cooker makes things easy. Believe you me, I'm aware. But I'm not cooking rice. I could, you know, put in a little money to get a nice rice cooker, but ask for one for Christmas? Well, the problem is, like I just said, I'm not a huge fan of rice. So when I cook things, I typically don't cook rice. I'm more of a potato person. I'll cook up potatoes in a variety of ways. Goes really hard. Like, I'm sure it does, but anytime I see like blank plus rice goes hard, I'm like, just give me the blank. You can leave the rice on the side. Or you can have the rice. This fish is in the ground. Let me save it. Same with pastas, by the way. Same with pastas. I'm like, yeah, just give me the shit that you would have with your pasta. And on its own, I'll eat that. Once again, it's literally just there to fill me up. Well, it's almost time to end the stream. That's over 2 hours, right? Yeah, it is, like, almost exactly. What the fuck? Nice. One day we'll have a stream where it's not, I mean, tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a stream where I stream for 3 hours. You thought that was my house because it uses the same simple setup as the one I did is. But you'd be wrong. That's my house. 3.5 hours. You're right. You're actually so right. It is 3.5 hours. Thank you. I have a map. I closed the door so people couldn't get in to notice that it was completely fucking empty from the outside. Actually, I put in the things I needed to like craft and cook. But that's it. You can open it because you're on my friends list. So yes, have yourselves, first of all, good fishing. Good fishing. Ah. Sorry, I felt that sneeze from a mile away. I was prepared for it and everything. If you expand your land, I could probably expand my land, but I already have too much space. Like, look at how empty this is. I have a bunch of shit now, but every time I go to fill it in, I'm like, I don't know. Let me see, how much can I expand it with the money I have? Right, you have to watch a cutscene every time it does this. Then make a smaller house. That's true. $100,000 for this one. $120,000 for these. Hell nah, that's too much. That's like almost all of my money at that point. Another dang row. Look at that. The grass when you buy land? Yeah, something like that. Look at that. A whole nother block. Only 2 more blocks and then I got the whole damn thing. If I played the game more, I'd probably be able to afford all of it, but Lamau. All right. So 3.5 hours tomorrow, as requested. Have yourselves one of these. Thank you very much to Hatsune Miku for the $20 tip today. I'll be live with Pokopia tomorrow. So get ready to spend your money to get your Ditto badge. And then put that towards your art goals. Don't forget, that counts. That fucking counts. Ditto. Yep, Ditto. What else? What else? What else? Not much, honestly. We kind of got games to play all of a sudden. And by we have games to play, I mean games that like are good stream games. Whoops, whoops. All right. Well, it is now 10:01. I have over 2 hours on the clock. That means I'm contractually obligated, and by that I mean contractually allowed to leave. Me when Fallen boots up Slay the Spire 2, frame 1 after I'm like doing my spiel. Ain't no way. I will see all of you tomorrow for Procopia. Until then, have a great rest of your Friday? Yeah, Fishin Friday. And your Saturday morning. Ice cream. I might have some ice cream later. Anyway, until then, bye. Bye.